Good evening. You are live with me, Karina. So it is a new moon, and so it's nice to set intentions on a new moon. It's when we have more strength, and it's time for us to. Usually, we take a day off of practice, just so that we can reset and contemplate what we need to do going forward. Maybe letting go, as always, letting go of things that don't serve us, and maybe setting plans for the future as well. But it is Yang Yin Day, so we are still going to do the Yang Yin practice, but we're really going to slow it down a lot during the first half, where we're building up heat in the body. We're still going to build that heat, don't get me wrong, but we're really going to slow it down. And I want you to really feel everything that's happening in your body. Some of it's going to be really challenging, as always. And you're just going to do what you can, of course. And yeah, just really try to find that inner space, that inner peace as we move through the practice. And then it'll take us into the second half of the class, where we'll be nice and toasty, nice and warm, and then we can get into some nice deep stretches again. So let's come to a comfortable seated cross-legged position to begin. And get nice and comfortable, sit tall. As always, if you need to sit on a blanket, go ahead and do so, or a little block, just to lift your hips up. And let's bring our hands into Chin Mudra. We'll close the eyes. And just letting go of your week. Just allow the face to soften, the body to soften. Feel free to have a little wiggle around here. Maybe roll in the neck, roll in the shoulders. And just bringing your awareness to the breath. Let's bring our hands into Anjali Mudra at our heart center. And let's begin with the sacred sound Om. Take an inhale. Exhale. Inhale for Om. Sahana Vavatu, Sahana Bhunaktu, Sahaviryam Karavavahai, Tejasvi Navati Tamastu Hai. Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Bringing your hands back into Chin Mudra. And now just setting an intention for your practice this evening. Maybe there's an area of the body you want to focus on. Maybe it's just the intention to be patient in today's class, to be kind to yourself. And I want you to think of one thing that doesn't serve you. Maybe it's a self-limiting thought or idea. And I just want you to make a promise to yourself to let it go. It's something that's been playing over and over in your mind, a frustration. Just acknowledging that it doesn't serve you to keep revisiting this thought. Just let it go. Let's take a deep inhale and exhale through the mouth. Inhale through the nose. Exhale through the mouth. Inhale through the nose. As you exhale through the mouth, I want you to visualize whatever that thing is, just releasing from your body. Let it all out. And beginning to breathe with your Ujjayi breath. As you bring the awareness to the breath. And just release hands from Chin Mudra, just bring them onto the knees. Just allow the arms to be heavy, shoulders relaxed. Keep the eyes closed if you can. As we inhale, we're going to send the heart forward, find a length through the spine, open the chest. And as we exhale, flexion through the spine, round the back, chin to the chest. Inhale, send the heart forward, length through the spine, maybe dropping the head back if it feels okay in the neck. And exhale, dropping the chin round the spine, drop the pelvis back. Inhale, move the pelvis forward, find length through the spine, chest opens, lift the head. Exhale, drop the head, round through the shoulders, the lower back, the pelvis. And again, let's do a couple more rounds. And move with the breath. So make the movement start and end at the top and the bottom of the breath. And inhale as you come back to a neutral spine. Gently opening the eyes. We'll take the hands forward and step the feet back and spine tabletop position. Knees under the hips, fingers spread. And now your option to do whatever feels nice in your body. So you can continue that cat-cow kind of movement, extending and flexing the spine, or your opportunity to work into the wrists, to work into the side body, to drop back into child's, maybe sway the hips if that feels good. And as always, just getting a little bit creative here. And just going inside and just feeling what your body needs right now. Okay, no judgment, no right and wrong. Just doing the movements that feel good. Maybe you want to take a little twist. And let's tuck the toes under. Let's send hips back and up. And find our first downward facing dog. And again, continue to move however your body wants to move. Maybe you're pedaling the legs. That feels nice for me today. Maybe you're taking a twist. Maybe you'll continue Continuing to stretch through the wrists, maybe come into a high plank and pressing back to your downward dog. And again, just whatever feels nice. Explore your body, your space. Maybe you want to rotate the ankles. Let's look to the hands. Inhale as you walk the feet forward. Extend through your spine. And exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Extend through your spine. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Knees can bend here as much as you need them to bend. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway. Exhale, forward fold. And inhale, halfway. Let's bring hands onto the shins or to the thighs. If you're really tight in the backs of the legs, let's keep the chest nice and open, the spine long. Just gaze down to your mat. Keep the neck long. Let's just stretch through those hamstrings a little bit here. Put a little bend through the knees now, and inhale, let's make our way up. Find length through your spine, reach. And exhale, let's fold forward again. Take the arms out to the side, take up space if you have room. Inhale, halfway. Exhale, fold. Coming up to standing again, bend the knees slightly, ground through the feet. Inhale as you come up. Open that chest, lift the gaze. And exhale, folding down again. Inhale, halfway. Exhale, forward fold. And coming up, inhale, root through the feet as you rise. Open the chest. Exhale, fold again. Inhale into your halfway. And exhale, let's plant the hands. We'll step the feet back. Find your high plank. Nice and strong through your plank as always. Inhale. And exhale, lower down through chaturanga or drop to the knees first and lower onto your bellies. Pointing your toes. We're going to bring the hands forward a little bit on the mat and wide. Come onto the fingertips for oscillating cobra. So inhale, open the chest. Press the fingers down. Keep a little bend in the elbows. Exhale, coming down. Inhale, chin to the chest as you open, then lift the head. Exhale, drop the head, coming down. Inhale, open up. Exhale, rounding, coming back down. Inhale, open. Exhale. Inhale, coming up. Exhale. Let's do a few more. Inhale. Exhale. And really stretch out those breaths. Inhale. Exhale. Last one. Inhale. Exhale. And let's bring the hands by the chest. Let's tuck the toes under. Press the hips back towards the heels and up into our downward facing dog. Again, just check in that the breath is long. Full exhales to keep, or to stay relaxed. Inhale and exhale. Let's drop knees to the mat. Back into that tabletop position. Top of the feet onto the mat. And let's come into our donkey kick position. So we want that right knee in line with the right hip. Flex that right ankle. We're going to lift into our donkey kick on an inhale. But I want you to do it nice and slowly, so really control. Let's do 5 on this side. Inhale as you lift as high as you can, using that glute strength. And exhale, lower. So the knee comes back in line with the hip. Inhale. Exhale. Try to pull the lower ribs in. Try to stay strong through the core. Inhale. Exhale. 2 more. Inhale. Exhale. 1 more. Inhale. Exhale. And straighten that right foot. Press back through that right heel. So drop the ball of the foot onto the mat. We're going to spin on that left knee. Take that left foot out. To make our way into our side plank. Reaching the right arm high. And option to lift that right foot up if you're going well. Keep sending the hips forward as best as you can. Try not to allow the hips to move back here. Now let's drop that right foot down and drop the right hand down. And let's make our way back into our downward facing dog. Inhale, move forward, find high plank. Exhale, lower down, chaturanga, or knees just chin. Let's bring the hands forward and wide onto the fingertips. Inhale, come up into that oscillating cobra. Exhale, lowering down. Inhale, lifting up. Exhale, lower. Inhale to lift. Exhale, lower. 2 more. Inhale. Exhale. Really trying to find length through the front body. Inhale. Stretch out those abs. Exhale. Bring your hands by the chest. Tuck the toes under. Send the hips back and up. Downward facing dog. Inhaling. And exhale. Drop the knees back to the mat. And back into your tabletop. Again, reposition your foundations if you need to. And let's step that left foot back. Press back through that left heel. Lift the foot up, bend the knee, and find that donkey kick position. Just check in that we're not lifting that hip around, so we're trying to keep the hips square with your mat here. And again, nice and controlled with the breath. Inhale, pressing, using that glute. Exhale. Inhale, lift. Exhale. 3 more. Inhale. Exhale. 2 more. Inhale. Exhale. 1 more. Inhale. Exhale. Straighten that left leg. Find the ball of the foot. Let's press back through that heel once more. And let's spin on that right knee. And turn the feet out. Or turn the left foot out, sorry. Left arm reaches high to find that side plank. Stay nice and strong through your side body. Really trying to lift the hips up and press the hips forward. Again, if you're going well, maybe you're raising that left leg. Let's stay for 3, 2, and 1. Exhale, lower the foot, drop the hand, pivot on that right knee, turn it back, and let's find downward dog again. And let's look to the hands, jump in or walk in, stepping the feet forward. Let's keep the feet hips width apart this time. Let's sink the hips low, and we'll find our chair. So sinking back into those hips, arms forward, Spread the toes. Press through the balls of the feet, then drop the toes back down. Let's see if we can come onto the balls of the feet here. Finding that balance. And let's hold for 3, 2, and 1. Drop the heels back down. Inhale, straighten the legs. Reach. And exhale, let's come back into that chair. How are we doing? We good? We're warming up. Inhale, let's lift the left foot up. And exhale, start to bend into that right knee, looking for our high lunge. So send that left foot back. Inhale, step back into that right foot. Lift the knee up. And exhale, send it back, find that lunge. Inhale, step back into that right foot. Exhale, send it back. Inhale, coming up. Again, use the breath. Exhale. Nice and controlled. Inhale, lifting up. Exhale, stepping it back. And let's hold. Let's bring hands to the hips. Strong through our legs. Good. Hopefully feeling a little bit of burn in that right leg. Inhale. Exhale. Let's plant the hands. Step the right foot back and up. Let's find 3-legged dog. And exhale. Downward facing dog. And let's look to the hands. Let's walk or jump the feet forward. Feet hips width apart. Notice the difference in the legs. And let's sink back into the hips. And find that chair again. Again, stay focused. Keep breathing. Inhale, straighten legs, reach. Find extension through your spine. Enjoy that stretch. Enjoy the release through the legs. And then we're coming back down into that chair. And cruel chair. We build our back strength, our leg strength. Let's pick the left foot up. And really ground you. Make sure those toes are spread on the left foot. And as you exhale, shoot that right foot back. Find that lunge. Inhale, coming back through. Step into that left foot. And exhale. Finding that lunge. Stay calm. Inhale, use the breath. Exhale. Inhale. Just 2 more of these. Exhale. Last one. Inhale. And exhale. Slowly step it back. Find that lunge. Let's bring hands onto the hips. Square hips to the top of the mat. Tuck the tailbone under. And then press back through that right heel. Find the stretch to the front of that right hip. Inhale. Exhale, plant the hands. Inhale, send that left foot back and up. Find your 3-legged dog. And exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, let's move forward, high plank. Exhale, lower down through chaturanga. Inhale into your normal cobra, or you can come into upward facing dog. And exhale, downward facing dog. And a little bit of a challenge for us now. Maybe you want to have a little drop to the knees. We've got a couple of variations for this one that I'm going to show you. I don't know why I do these things. I come up with these things. And then during the class, I'm like, oh my God, I've got to breathe and talk through this as well. So we're going to come into high plank. We're going to bring the feet together. So we're in a proper high plank. Spin onto the outside of the left foot to find your side plank. We're going to inhale. You can lift the foot up if you wish. And then as we exhale, pull the knee in, drop the right hand, pivot on the ball of that back foot. So now the foot is planted. And if it feels good, straighten that right leg. And then we're going to repeat. Hopefully, if we've got it in us, we're going to keep that right leg lifted. Come into a chaturanga. Press back up. And repeat again. Come into that side plank. Bringing it through to the other side with control. Coming back through. Keep the leg lifted. Lower down. Inhale to press up. And then we'll have a rest. The variation, if you were looking at that and going, no chance. We can do it from tabletop. So exactly as we did before, but instead of pivoting on that knee, keep the knee back. It's going to make it a little bit more, or keep the leg, bottom leg parallel with the long side of the mat. It's going to be a little bit of a challenge, but see how you get on. So you just step the right foot back, open up into your side plank, plant the hand down, and the variation, just a little twist, and bring in that right knee under towards the left elbow. Maybe you're coming back here. Maybe you're pressing down. Maybe you're coming back up. And again, you don't need to do the chaturanga. And again, you're just repeating the movement. Right hand down, twisting, sending the leg back, and lowering. So we're going to give it a go. See how you get on. So we'll start in, this is the last bit of effort, and I'm going to slow it all down. And just think about the core. So make sure the core is switched on as we go through this. So we're going to start in our plank position. Let's go into downward dog, bring the feet together. And let's find that plank. So pivot onto the outside of the left foot. If you're going full variation, lift the right foot up if it feels good. Lower the right hand, all on the exhale. You pivot, bring that right foot under, straighten the leg. Inhale, take it back. Lift that right leg. Exhale, lower down, chaturanga. Inhale, press up. Open up, side plank. Exhale, bringing it through, twist. Inhale, coming back through. And exhale, lower down. Inhale, press up. Exhale, press back, three-legged dog. And lower that right foot to the mat. Drop knees. Have a little rest if you wish. Or hold that downward facing dog position. We're going to do the other side. Hopefully, you're getting nice and sweaty. So again, find that downward dog if you drop to the knees. Let's move forward, find high plank. And coming onto the opposite side now. So pivot onto the outside of the right foot, lift the leg if it feels good. And bringing the left hand down. Pivot onto the sole of the right foot, bring that leg through. Inhale, bringing it back around. Exhale, lower down, chaturanga. Inhale, press up. Open up, side plank. Right hand stays down. Exhale, left hand comes down, bring it through, twist. Inhale, bring it back. Exhale, lower down. Inhale, press up, push back, three-legged dog. And exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale. And exhale, drop to the knees, sit back on the heels. And rest in child's pose. Ooh, tough one. And I'm looking at my notebook, it's the 5 rounds each side. We just did 2. Oh dear. And again, just taking a moment to get settled in to your breath. And lifting the gaze. Let's come to a high plank position. Take an inhale and exhale. Lower all the way down onto your belly for Shalabhasana. Locust posture. So try to bring the feet together. If not necessary, you don't have to bring the feet together, but the work towards is to get the big toes to touch in this posture. So we're going to work on the back core, the back strength, and then we're going to flip it around and work on our core strength. So firstly, get nice and comfortable. So variations, if it's too much, you can just lift the upper body. So this could be your Shalabhasana today. We need to think about pulling the elbows towards each other and drawing the shoulder blades down the back as best as you can. If you're going well, you're going to lift the legs up as well. And we're going to hold. So when you're ready, inhale into your Shalabhasana. And we'll hold for 10, 9, 8, keep finding that lift, 7, 6, 5, halfway, 4, keep pushing, 3, it's hurting me, 2, and 1, exhale, stack the hands, have a little rest. Just notice how the body feels. Is the heart rate elevated? Use the breath, slow everything down again. Let's bring the hands by the body. We'll press the feet back, press the bum back, cross the legs, or you can swing the legs around as we make our way to a seated position. And let's come to lie down. So that was our back strength. Now time for our core strength. So we're going to do a hollow body hold. We have some variations for our hollow body. Again, you want to make sure, I always say this in any kind of core postures that we do on our back, tuck the tailbone under and really get a good connection between your lower back and the mat. We're going to lift the head and shoulders up, hands towards the feet. Our option 1 is to stay here. Option 2, lift the feet up. Option 3, you can straighten the legs. Option 4, you're going to lower the legs to the point that the back stays connected where you really start to work through the legs. And we're going to hold. Let's see if we can hold the same. Let's see if we can hold for 10 breaths. Or again, you're holding for as long as you can. Remember to keep the breath controlled as best as you can. Nice deep inhales and full exhales as we come into this posture. So let's prepare, shoulders up, taking whatever variation feels good, and we'll hold for 10, 9, squeeze everything in, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, stay with it if you can, keep the breath going, 3, 2, and 1, exhale, hug the knees in, good, and let's drop the feet onto the mat, hands by the side of the body. And let's just work through the front of the legs a little bit here, stretching through the hip flexors, the quadriceps, coming into bridge. Inhale. Firstly, just get the shoulder blades under the back, chest open. Inhale as you lift up. Exhale, lower down. Again, use that breath, really conscious of that breath. Inhale to lift up. Exhale to lower down. Inhale, lift it. Exhale low. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale for 5. Exhale. Inhale fully for 4. Exhale. Inhale fully for 3. Exhale. Inhale fully for 2. Exhale. Last one. Inhale. Squeeze those glutes. Press the hips high. And exhale. Lower down. Let's come into happy baby. Let's bend the knees. Take hold of the outsides of the feet if they're available. You can take the big toes. You can take the calves. Or you can just wrap the arms around the back of the thighs. Draw the tailbone towards the mat. And let's just stretch into those hips. Deep breaths. So just check the bum isn't lifting. Just trying to make an imprint of your back on your mat. You can close your eyes here if you wish. Just allow everything to soften. Can you relax the shoulders a little bit more? And take a deep inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Release the left foot. Drop the left foot to the mat. And bring that right foot just above the left knee. Let's come into pigeon. Recline pigeon. Keep the ankle flexed. As always, you can take the back of the thigh. You can take the front of the left shin. Find stillness. And relax into the posture. And breathe into your right hip. And just notice how that right hip feels as you continue to hold. Maybe the awareness drifts to a different part of the body. If it drifts away from the practice completely, notice when that happens, just draw it back. And release that left leg. Drop the left foot to the mat. Let's straighten the right leg. If you have a strap, take a strap. I have one here. And just place it around the instep of the right foot. And just hang onto that strap. As we release the back of that right leg. If the hamstrings are really tight, just try to soften the back of the knee. If you prefer to hang onto the foot, you can hang onto the foot here. Just anywhere that you can get to so that you're kind of relaxed here. So the shoulders are relaxing. So here the gravity is just helping me. Just gripping with my fingertips, and gravity is just helping to open the back of that leg. And I'm not trying to get strength through that leg really. Just trying to find a passive stretch. Let's take an inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. And bringing the strap off to the side. If you use the strap, we're going to bring that right ankle back down just above that left knee. Take our arms out to the side. Let's shimmer the bum over to the left side of the mat. And slowly we're going to lower the knees over to the right. The weight of that right leg on that left leg is just going to help pull that knee down. And then we're going to gaze over the left shoulder as we come into a nice spinal twist. Nice release. And close the eyes here if you wish. Just have a wiggle around. If you feel that you're having to hold on, if that right foot is slipping around, just find a point that feels comfortable and let go. Keep those deep breaths going, those full exhales to release and relax us. Taking a deep inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. And bringing the head back to center. And then just bringing those legs back up. Shimmer the bum back into the center of your mat. Pull the knees in. Let's give ourselves a squeeze. Maybe you want to rotate through those hips. And let's drop the right leg onto the mat. And bring the left ankle just above the right knee. Recline pigeon pose on the left side. Okay, your option one is, as always in this pigeon pose, is to stay here. You don't need to take the leg. If you're feeling you want to stay here, it's nice and comfortable, go ahead. Otherwise, you're interlacing your fingers behind the thigh or in front of that shin. Flex that left ankle and relax. And breathe into the hips. And it's just continuous work in the hips for most people. There's never an end to the yoga practice. If you stop the practice, then the body will start to tighten up. It's a lifelong discipline, continuous work to keep the body open, to keep the energy flowing through your body. There's no right or wrong in the yoga practice. If you like fast, strong pace classes, that's fine. If you like slow, restorative yoga, that's fine. It's whatever your body needs on any particular day. What yoga isn't is a competition between other people in the yoga class. It's simply a way for you to explore yourself and the world through the body. Let's take a deep inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. And release the right foot to the mat. Let's straighten the left leg to the ceiling. Again, go ahead, take your strap if you're using a strap. Or take hold of the foot. You can interlace the fingers if you wish behind the leg, if you could do so whilst staying nice and relaxed in the shoulders. If you can take the foot or use a strap around the foot, you're going to get a better release to the back of that leg. But again, it's whatever feels good, whatever feels nice in your body. And just allow gravity to move this posture a little bit deeper as we hold it. No forcing. And again, feel free to close the eyes here. Really focusing in on where you feel the tension. Just wandering around the body from the inside. Just noticing as you're in this posture, what is other parts of the body doing? What's that right foot doing? Sometimes we forget about the other parts that are seemingly being left out in a posture. It's nice to have a look around and to notice those parts. What's the face doing? Is it relaxed? Can you breathe between your shoulder blades? Take a deep inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Release the foot or the strap. Let's bring that left ankle over that right knee again. We're going to shimmy the bum over to the right side of the mat now. And slowly, slowly lower the legs over to the left. And again, that left foot on that right knee, just acting as a little weight to pull that right hip around and bring us into our twist. And let's drop the head over to the right. And again, close the eyes. Relax, relax, relax. Now let's take a deep inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. And draw the head back to center. Draw the legs back to center. Shimmy the bum back into the center of the mat. Straighten the legs. In fact, let's move the bum back over to the right. We're going to roll onto our front. Take the arms up. Let's roll over. A nice little bicep stretch, chest stretch. So as always, we have a few options here. Let's take the right arm out to the side. So this, I feel, is for me, it's the least intense version of this. So you're going to bring left hand onto the mat by your chest, bend the left knee, and start to roll over. Keep the right shoulder pressing down into the mat as you roll over. There's going to be a little twist in the back. You should feel a deep stretch through that right arm. The more intense variation is with the elbow bent 90 degrees. And for me, I prefer it with the elbow bent. I just feel a lot more in the chest, in the place that I really need to work to in my body. And I don't need to go too far as well. I can really feel a good stretch through the bicep, through the chest, through the front of the shoulder. That's one of my favorite stretches. You can do this standing up against a wall as well. Just pressing the shoulder to the wall, and then moving the body away from the wall. Again, just trying to hold it on that area of tension. And take an inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. As you exhale, rolling back onto your front. And we're going to do the other side. So straighten that left arm out. And again, you can bend the elbow 90 degrees if you wish. Try to keep that left shoulder down. Again, maybe you're bending that right knee. Maybe you're really open in the front of the chest. You can roll around. And for me, not much is needed. Just using a bit of pressure with that right hand. So for me, I'm still relatively on my front. I'm so tight across the chest. I don't need much in this posture at all. Just calm the breath. Calm the mind, especially if it's really intense for you. And let's take a deep inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Last one. Inhale. And as you exhale, rolling back onto the front, releasing the arm. And let's roll back onto our backs. And stretch out the legs, stretch out the arms. Find length through your body. And take your blanket, if it's close by, or a jumper, as you make your way into your final posture, your Shavasana. Take your heels as wide as the mat. Close the eyes. And release the breath. And of course, your option now is to stay in your Shavasana for a little bit longer, as long as your body needs. Otherwise, we're going to start to make our way out by taking a nice deep inhale. And exhale the breath, completely connect navel to the spine. Inhale breath into your heart space. And exhale breath into the fingertips and the toes. Start to wiggle the fingers and toes and bring some movement back to your body. Rotate your wrists and your ankles. Maybe bring the legs together, feet together, and take another deep stretch if that feels nice. And draw your knees into your chest. Give yourself a squeeze. And I'd like you to come back to your intention, the intention that you set at the start of the class. And coming back to that thing, whatever it was that you promised yourself to let go. And when you're ready, rock to your right hand side and join me again in a comfortable seated cross-legged position. Let's bring our hands into Anjali Mudra at our heart center over there. And before we leave, let's think of 3 things that we're grateful for. Absolutely anything. From a person to an item of clothing. And I'll finish with the sacred sound Om and 3 Shantis. Join me if you wish. Take an inhale. Exhale. Inhale for Om. Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Hare Om. Bring your hands to your head for kindness in your thoughts, to yourselves and to each other. To your hearts for kindness in your actions, and to your lips for kindness in your words. From my heart to your heart, always. Namaste. Thank you for practicing with me. I hope you enjoyed that mix of strength with relaxation. As always, if you did like the video, please like it. Click like. So it helps with my YouTube algorithms, whatever that means. I've just been told to tell people that. I have no idea. And what else is that? Share the video if you think there's somebody else who you know that might enjoy the content on my channel. I think this is video 50 since lockdown lives. So plenty of videos on there for you to explore. Please make a small donation if you can afford to. If you can't afford to, please don't. And you'll find the link to my PayPal in any of the other video descriptions. And I think that's it. I hope you all feel a little bit more at peace, a little bit rested, and always remember that the yoga is a journey, and it's your own personal journey. So please don't compare yourself to anybody else. I say it all the time, but all but after is finding that peace inside, that the still waters that exist in every one of us. We go through life and there's turmoil, there's everything happens, and sometimes it's like a storm, a sea, the sea in a storm, and everything's crazy, and but just below the surface of a stormy sea, there's still calm, there's still stillness, and we're trying to get ourselves to that place where we can still hold on to that stillness no matter what's going on in life. And it's not easy. It's not easy to do, especially when life throws us balls that we have to kind of dodge, or challenging situations that we have to get through. But hopefully the time that you spend on your mat and the time that you spend with yourself in meditation or doing the physical yoga practice, we learn about challenges in a comfortable environment, so that when we are faced with them in real life, hopefully it gets a little bit easier. And if you know me, you know I lost my brother last year, which was probably the most crazy thing that I've ever had to deal with in my life. And I've said, if it wasn't for my yoga practice, I do not know where I would be now. I'm not saying I got through it great. I sailed through it all, and no, not at all. And I'm still grieving his loss, or my loss, his death. But we just learn to accept these things in life, and that we learn that we can't guarantee anything. I thought I would be with him for the rest of my life. I thought we would grow old together, and it didn't happen. And it really made me hold on to my yoga practice, everything that I've learned to cope and to get me through, and to let go of him and the idea that I had of our life together. So this is all we're trying to do in the yoga practice, so that when things do hit us, we don't crumble completely. We don't, we are still able to continue with life. And so hopefully you get that through the yoga practice. And like I said, it doesn't matter what you do in the yoga practice. If you want to sit in quiet meditation, please do it. And some things coming through. Oh, wonderful. Thank you, Sally. Thank you, Mighty Joe. But yeah, I will be quiet now. I have a tendency to go on. I will leave you to your weekend. Enjoy your Saturday, and I will get back with you on Sunday morning for a nice, gentle stretch class. So love to you all. Stay safe, stay sane, and namaste, namaste, namaste. Peace, peace, peace.